is John?
Meanwhile, I have Bertha and a half over here, leaning on her golfing club, like making it like bend like this.
All right, so, whew.
Okay, like my worst date ever.
So my most unusual dating experience was...
More bad dates and good dates, which is probably why I just gave the whole thing up to begin with.
All right, so everyone knows homecoming dances, all that great stuff, you know. Usually it sucks for most people.
In Utah, it's pretty popular to go on group dates.
I was one of those people.
So my friend Carlos, there's like this girl that he liked a lot. Her name was Shelby. And he was like, dude, okay, there's this girl I want to ask out, but she's got this roommate that doesn't get to go on a lot of dates, and just ask her, we'll make it a double date, it'll be fun, we'll just go play mini golf, get ice cream.
This really, really hot guy and I were making out.
Really? It's not gonna happen to you.
But then Courtney comes out, this other girl that like hasn't been on a lot of dates.
Me and my innocent little self all of a sudden felt this ooey gooey
Whoa, and it wasn't a good whoa. It was like, it's kind of like a whale went on an Abercrombie and Fitch shopping spree.
on my beautiful diamond sandals.
We set up a bunch of paper and stuff down there, and we did edible finger painting, which is basically pudding that has food coloring in it.
Anyway, so I asked her out, and she, without hesitation, said, yes, let's do it, let's go. And I said, okay, great. And we set a date. I picked her up. I took her over to some place with
Of course, a bunch of teenagers with colored pudding, it turns into a pudding fight.
So we finally get to the dance, and I'm noticing something strange about my date. She's a little bit floaty, all over the place, kind of stumbling. Yeah.
So we went, grabbed ice cream, her favorite kind, whatever. Grabbed a couple movies, so we have a selection, headed back to her place, and settled in for what I hope to be just a good evening together.
Next thing I know, I look over and my friend is licking the pudding off of her boyfriend.
She's complaining about it like constantly.
She pulls out her phone and she starts texting. Curse you, modern technology. Kind of like, really? This is not exactly what I hoped for.
The next day, I go to talk to her, and she doesn't tell me up front. Her friend says,
Oh no, we're all sticky now because everyone's got spit and pudding all over them. And we're like, oh, how unfortunate. And everyone's like, let's go shower.
look, she was drunk the entire time. She was just drunk because she had to go with you.
Okay.
She's telling me I don't have enough like Justin Bieber or One Direction. Like, first off, I have no One Direction, I have no Justin Bieber on my iPod, and that's how things are supposed to be.
I'm like, oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
And I'm stuck on the couch just going, holy cock block.